is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. Of course, we are here on Friday Night Smackdown, starting things off with the monster among all monsters, the one big SOB, Braun Strowman in Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat action. This is going to be our first male competitor revealed for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Over on Monday Night Raw, we had Io Sky become the first woman to be qualified for the women's ladder match. This is the beginning of our men's qualifying matches, and oh boy, is combustible elements written all over this. These are two men that simply cannot stand one another. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. I mean, you say their name fast enough, they almost sound very similar together, but there can only be one monster on Friday Night Smackdown, and both these men have agreed. They have agreed that they cannot let the other dominate the SmackDown locker room any more than the other really can. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman, man, this is getting ready to explode. Whoever's in the middle of all this has a tough night ahead of them. And of course, it is the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth Freakin Rollins, caught up in the middle of King Kong and Godzilla, getting ready to do battle with one another. But at the same time, like I said, the Money in the Bank ladder match is on the line here tonight. Winner of this match goes on to qualify for that ladder match in London, of course. Seth Freakin Rollins knows all about what it means to get yourself in that ladder match, to secure that Money in the Bank briefcase, and to pull off the, quote, heist of the century. Of course, I am referring to Seth Rollins' cash-in at WrestleMania 31. Who can ever forget the day Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns in the main event, and you hear that "Burn It Down" play, and I mean, everything other than that is history, as you say. But Rollins looking to rewrite history if he can get himself in the Money in the Bank. Look at this. I told you. These two men are going to look to break each other in half, but they also see a very dangerous threat, I should say, and Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring as well. Oh my God, Braun Strowman just throwing his entire body weight at Bronson Reed, and I'm dropping the knee on him, and it's almost like Seth Rollins is going to have to stick and move here tonight with these two giant men. Both Braun Strowman being actually giant and Bronson Reed just being humongous. These two humongous individuals ready to break each other in half. As Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman, I mean, all three of these men are looking to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match and really sort of set the bar at an all-time high heading into the Money in the Bank ladder match. And remember, triple threat rules, no disqualification. Bronson Reed's going to take full advantage of that, but Seth Rollins coming behind Bronson Reed, just biding his time at this point. Remember, like I said, obviously the smallest man in that ring right now is Seth Rollins. Both Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman are looking to break each other in half, but Seth Rollins, if there is anybody that's going to take an opportunity, it is Seth Freakin Rollins. Now look at this. What the hell is Bronson Reed got planned here? Just slams him right into the turnbuckle and then disposes of Rollins' dead weight. And Bronson Reed, man, he can knock anytime he gets something going for himself. Braun Strowman is right there to pick up the scraps. As now look at this. Seth Rollins is trying to trying to go for the attack. Bronson Reed, or I should say Braun Strowman, almost launched him, but luckily Rollins was able to escape, and now Rollins putting the boots to the monster of all monsters. It's such an unpredictable field when you're in a triple threat scenario. I mean, you don't have to lose the match yourself to actually, suffer a defeat. You don't have to take the pin to lose the match is basically what I'm getting at. You got to have eyes in the back of your head, and oh my goodness gracious, Rollins' eyes might have just fallen out of his head with a chair shot like that. Braun Strowman looking to take the win here tonight, but Rollins gets the shoulder out. And man, if you start with Seth Freakin Rollins being the first competitor in the Money in the Bank ladder match, that can only tell you what this year's field might look like. Look at this, Seth Rollins is going for something there, but Bronson Reed turns it around. Now Rollins trying to remind Bronson Reed that he's also in this match. Like I said, there are bigger issues afoot between Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman, but at the same time, I don't think you want to let that get to the back of your head. As now look at this, Seth Rollins taking out Braun Strowman, and now trying to get back in the ring with Bronson Reed. Beautiful enziguri there, but oh, he gets trucked by the colossal Bronson Reed. Rollins is trying to do his best to just fight out of everything these two monsters are throwing at him. Big chops to Braun Strowman, and now Rollins going off the ropes, but Reed almost caught him, but now it's Braun Strowman. Oh my goodness, eats a super kick from Seth Rollins. Look at the strength of Bronson Reed taking Braun Strowman off his feet and dumping him on his head, and now Bronson Reed in full control of this match. Beautiful power slam there from Bronson Reed. Only gets a 1 count. And now what the hell is Bronson Reed got playing for Seth Rollins with that steel chair? And now, oh my goodness, chair shot right to the back. Seth Rollins could be down and out right now. Now, oh my God, a Samoan drop from Bronson Reed on that steel chair to Braun Strowman. This is getting absolutely ugly at the hands of Bronson Reed, man. He is a destructor. We've seen him mow through the entire Raw roster last year, and now he's on Smackdown. But speaking of Smackdown, so is Seth Freakin Rollins as he crashes and burns right into Braun Strowman. And now Bronson Reed looking to get Rollins back into the ring. Rollins reverses it though. Bronson Reed trying to get back up to his feet. Rollins scaling the top rope now as Bronson Reed looking to meet Rollins right at the tip top, but no, Rollins. Beautiful crossbody, goes for the cover here. Braun Strowman saving the match, but it looked like Bronson Reed had the kick out for himself anyways, and now Strowman grabs a hold of Rollins' neck and a punch right to the abdomen. And now it's Bronson Reed going right back to the attack on Braun Strowman. As I mentioned time and time again, folks, oh my God, what a super kick from Seth Rollins, and now a single leg drop kick down to the monster among man, I can't even talk right now. Rollins crashes into Braun Strowman once again. And now sets his sights on Bronson Reed. Reed got caught. Pedigree from Seth Freakin Rollins, but Rollins, that extra little second that it took him to get back on his feet, that might have cost Rollins. Count of 2, no! Bronson Reed gets the shoulder out. And now, wait a minute, Seth Rollins on full head of steam. Springboard crossbody, but Braun Strowman again saving the match for himself. I'd like to remind you, like I said, even though Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed have issues with each other beyond the Money in the Bank ladder match, you need to remind yourself what is at stake here, folks. That's the only thing that's going to keep you in control. As Seth Rollins with a huge moonsault, and Rollins has done a phenomenal job trying to separate these two monsters and really get the best scenario for himself, but Bronson Reed now on the attack of Seth Rollins. And now, wait a minute, Bronson Reed, what's he got planned here? Samoan drop into the senton. I should say reverse Samoan drop. He landed face first, but again, Strowman saving the match. You know he's not going to allow Bronson Reed to qualify, but Reed might not have any chance to allow Braun Strowman to qualify. Rollins is back on his feet. Count of two, Rollins saving the match once again in a single leg drop kick to Braun Strowman now. Reverse rolling elbow now. And now, wait a minute, Braun Strowman has Seth Rollins this time with a running power slam. And it's Bronson Reed having to take a breather to the outside. Count of 1, 2. Rollins kicks at 2. Chances are still alive for all three men in this match. What the absolute hell is Braun Strowman thinking? Rollins, you gotta move! Oh my God! Rollins is squashed. Bronson Reed grabs the kendo stick. Rollins might not even know where the hell he's at. Somehow he's still trying to fight here though, but Braun Strowman taking the fight to the Vision area. Now it's Braun Strowman going for more weapons. We've seen everything but the kitchen sink in this match. Chairs, kendo sticks. This is all for an opportunity to get yourself into a 6-man ladder match. And now, wait a minute, Seth Rollins going to take advantage of these chairs that Reed and Strowman keep bringing into the equation. Went for a chair shot, but Braun Strowman ducked it, and oh my goodness, just got trucked by Bronson Reed. And now, wait a minute, Bronson Reed, brain buster on the steel chair. Rollins is out. Rollins is out. All Bronson Reed has to do is keep the big man Strowman down, and Rollins is somehow getting up to his feet, though. Rollins is somehow getting up to his feet, though. He's looking to grab that steel chair, perhaps. And now, wait a minute, going for the attack on Braun Strowman. Rollins went to launch a chair into Bronson Reed's face, but got met with a sledgehammer for his troubles. Counted 1, 2, could that be it? Rollins just peels the shoulder off the canvas at the last second. And now, wait a minute, Braun Strowman in the corner, doesn't even realize Bronson Reed. Oh, never mind, bro. Braun Strowman exploded out of the corner that time. And now it's down to the two monsters. DDT right on the sledgehammer. Wait a minute, Rollins grabbing a small package. Strowman's not going to be up on his feet. Oh, I thought that was it. Folks. Rollins, though, trying to get rid of Braun Strowman now. But Reed goes to the outside. And now Seth Rollins with an enziguri right to Braun Strowman. And now it's easy pickings for the Vision area as both monsters are down and out. And now, wait a minute, Rollins now crashing into Bronson Reed. And now, wait a minute, what the hell Seth Rollins got planned here? Enziguri right to the head. Bronson Reed, though, looking to capitalize here, but Seth Rollins again escaping harm's way. Escaping out of harm's way, I should say. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman just clearly recognize the threat of Seth Rollins being in this match, being a former Money in the Bank winner. Oh my goodness, Braun Strowman just launching that sledgehammer right into the back of Bronson Reed. And now, wait a minute, Rollins going on. Oh, no. No water in the pool, but Bronson Reed going for a ride as Braun Strowman absolutely levels Bronson Reed with a running choke slam of sorts. And then now he grabs a hold of Rollins right into the ropes. This is anyone's ball game at this point, man. All three of these men have absolutely taken each other to the extreme limit. As now Seth Rollins, though, what's he got planned here? He's going to go for something, but I think he got better of it. And now, wait a minute, crashes into Braun Strowman. He was biding his time. Rollins was biding his time, and now he wants Strowman up to his feet. The hell does Seth Rollins got planned here? He's going out of the top rope. What could he possibly planning? Oh, my God! A stomp! A stomp to the outside floor. Somehow, how the hell is Braun Strowman up on his feet? Rollins, though, going for a stomp on Bronson Reed now. Stomp to Bronson Reed. Strowman can't even get up off his feet. Count of one. No, Braun Strowman saves the match and takes the ref out in the process. There's a fine for you, Wayne, when you get to the back. Braun Strowman, how the hell is he up on his feet after a stomp to the outside? A super stomp of all things, not a regular stomp. That was him coming off the top rope. Braun Strowman now in full control with that sledgehammer. You do not want to see a monster wielding a sledgehammer. He's taking his shots at Bronson Reed and Seth Freakin Rollins. The referee's down and out here. It's absolute carnage to start our show, folks. Oh my God, Braun Strowman sending Bronson Reed for a ride. And now look at the strength of the monster among all monsters. Looking to qualify for the ladder match in London is Braun Strowman. Strowman surviving a former Money in the Bank winner and Seth Freakin Rollins, a former world champion in his own right, and surviving one of his adversaries in Bronson Reed to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match, and with Braun Strowman in that match, being the first male competitor to qualify for that match, really sets the stage at an all-time high come London at Money in the Bank. Look at that face, man. That is a determined face. I mean, Braun Strowman is a former world champion in his own right. He's looking to get right back on that mountaintop when we get to London. And coming up next, folks, we got tag team action. The debuting highlight sensation team of Nathan Frazer and Axiom looking to take on a pair of former world tag team champions, being the Judgment Day.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall.
Axiom and Frazer, of course, coming down from NXT. They actually, decided to form this team when they found out they were showing up on the same show, that they were drafted to the same show, that being Smackdown. They recognizes each other's similarities in their, their in-ring style and their repertoire. And they're looking to head into the tag team division, head first, but they quite literally are doing that, taking on a team like this, the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, as I said, former world tag team champions. These guys are actually making their debut on Friday Night Smackdown as well. Formerly Raw superstars, got drafted away from Rhea Ripley, along with Dominic Mysterio. All three of those guys are now on Friday Night Smackdown. So it's really a different time for the Judgment Day. They've never been split apart. They've always had each other's backs. I mean, we saw what that did for Rhea Ripley. She ended up losing in her rubber match, her third match against Becky Lynch in Saudi Arabia. We'll see what that does for the Judgment Day here tonight without the support of Mommy in their corner. And with this young upstart team of Axiom and Nathan Frazer looking to make a name for themselves. Look at this. Nathan Frazer targets Damian Priest immediately, just charging at the much bigger man. But Frazer looking to use his speed as his advantage. But Priest quickly shuts that down, chop to the ear, and now look at this, Damian Priest off the ropes. And Priest and Balor, I mean, obviously these guys are the vets in this match, so they want to show these young upstarts, Axiom and Nathan Frazer, exactly what it's like to be in the big leagues. Nathan Frazer just, stars in his eyes. He's very, very young. He's a former trainee of Seth Freakin Rollins himself, so that, that's going to tell you all you need to know about this guy, as Nathan Frazer trying to take it to Damian Priest, and credit to Frazer. Look at this, kick right to the abdomen, but Priest struggling to get back up to his feet. Frazer super kick to the lower body as well now. And now look at this. Frazer showing off some strength. Taking out Damian Priest. And now what the hell's Frazer got planned here? Oh, Priest! Get out of harm's way. And look, during Judgment Day's time, they've dealt with, guys like Rey Mysterio, the greatest mask of all time, the greatest luchador of all time, levels Nathan Frazer with a Pepsi plunge. Lariat maneuver, and now look at this. Damian Priest looking to take the long way around as Frazer trying to figure out where the hell he's at, but Frazer throwing some nasty elbows Damian Priest's way as now Nathan Frazer getting out of harm's way, looking to go for the tag to the Axiom. These guys are super fast, man. I can't even, oh my God. Axiom just went head first onto the outside of the ring, and now look at this. The attack is on full display. Axiom and Nathan Frazer taking it to the Judgment Day. Now Axiom getting back into the ring, sort of setting the pace of this match. No pun intended there. And now wait a minute, Axiom goes off the ropes, but Priest goes for the tag instead. Now it's Finn Balor, a former world champion in this company, taking it to Axiom. Tilt-a-whirl DDT spikes Axiom right on his head. And now it's this slow, methodical pace that Balor's gonna. Balor is a hybrid athlete. I mean, he can do the slow, methodical pace. He could turn it up a notch with Frazer and Axiom. He could do it all. That's what makes him a former world champion in NXT, a former world champion on the main roster. Former Intercontinental champion. The accolades are a mile long with Finn Balor. As now the Judgment Day take full control of this match, after Balor gets the advantage back in JD's corner. As now look at this. Priest, oh my goodness, huge power slam to Axiom, and he says that's going to be enough, but Axiom looks like he's got a little more left in the tank. Kick right to the head. And now Axiom going off the rope. Springboard crossbody, gets all of it. Priest got absolutely leveled by that springboard crossbody. And now wait a minute, Axiom with an elbow right to the face. And now wait a minute, trying to get a hold of Axiom, but Axiom too quick for him. Arm drag, drop kick combination. And now Priest could be in trouble here as Axiom looking to get Nathan Frazer back into this match, but Priest not going to allow that. Axiom ducks a huge forearm attempt, and now a cheap shot from Nathan Frazer gives Axiom the opportunity he needs. Drop kick right to the face of Priest. I'm very, very impressed, very surprised with what Axiom and Nathan Frazer are bringing to the table. Just kind of letting Damian Priest make his own mistakes, really. And we are in a very exciting time for tag team divisions all across both genders, male and female. Us recently bringing back the women's tag team championships. Of course, 2 separate tag team championships on the men's side on both Raw and Smackdown. And now Priest looking to take some cheap shots at Frazer while Axiom trying to figure out where the hell he's at. Oh my goodness, and now Priest just absolutely leveling him with an elbow right to the face. This might be it here. Axiom, though, peels the shoulder at a count of 2. And now Priest getting Balor back in as Axiom and Frazer. Look at this, though. Axiom was trying to take Balor out, but Balor suckered the young upstart in. As now Axiom throwing some nasty elbows come to Frazer's way, but now look at this. Fresh tag into the match. Nathan Frazer and Axiom taking Balor over with a huge pop-up Back body drop is now, wait a minute, Nathan Frazer sending Balor to the outside. What the hell's Frazer got planned here? Like I said, he's always looking to use his speed to his advantage. His slogan is never slow down. He looks to not be doing that anytime soon. Frazer crashes and burning into Finn Balor, but might have taken just as much out of himself as he did Balor. Judgment Day clearly not playing clearly not playing by the rules anytime soon in this match. And now wait a minute, Nathan Frazer went for something there, but Balor was able to get out of harm's way once again. And now Frazer getting thrown back in the ring by Finn Balor. Balor just absolutely incensed at Axiom. Now kick right to the lower chest of Balor and a huge kick right to the face out of nowhere. Frazer follows it up with a knee right to the face. And now it's Frazer getting Axiom back in. Clearly, since Balor looked to have problems with Axiom. And now wait a minute, Axiom grabs a hold of Balor. What's he got planned here? Oh no! Submission attempt from Axiom. Got it cinched in on Finn Balor. A long ways away from Damian Priest is the Prince of the Judgment Day, but driving some sharp elbows into Axiom's face. I mean, that mask is only going to protect so much. Look at this. Balor goes off the ropes with a springboard forearm right to the face of Axiom. Count of two. Axiom gets the shoulder out, though. Shoulder out at 2.5. The fight continues for this brand new team on Friday Night Smackdown. Is now Balor tagging Priest back in. The damage could be done to Axiom and Nathan Frazer, but Axiom getting out of harm's way. Off the ropes goes Axiom. Springboard crossbody taking out Damian Priest. And now sends Priest into the corner, but Priest getting out of harm's way and now sending, oh my God, just absolutely throwing his entire body weight at Axiom. That could be it right there. Count of 1, 2. Axiom again pops the shoulder though. Frustration starting to settle in for, like I said, look at this. I say a pair of former World Tag Team Champions. Axiom trying to get the better of Damian Priest in that exchange. Now wait a minute, takes Priest over with a Spanish fly. And now gets Nathan Frazer back into the ring. And now Frazer absolutely leveling Damian Priest. And now wait a minute, he's not done there yet with a moonsault to the back. Moonsault to the back of Damian Priest. And now wait a minute, off the ropes goes Nathan Frazer. He's not done either. Look at this. The speed is absolutely insane of this young man. He's going to be an absolute problem on Friday Night SmackDown. Him and Axiom will be. I mean, you can mark my words, if they're giving, former World Tag Team Champions this much of an issue as he kicks Priest right in the face once again. But wait a minute. Priest caught him. Priest caught him. Caught him, leveled him with an elevated flatliner. And now Axiom trying to help his partner out. What the hell is, I don't even know if that would be considered a legal man at that point. Axiom being the man that got attacked by Finn Balor. As now Judgment Day trying to get back into this thing. This has been an absolute car crash of a tag team match between all four of these individuals. As now, wait a minute, Frazer goes off the ropes. Frazer goes off the ropes, and now Frazer asking Balor to get up to his feet. What the hell has he got planned here? Over the top rope goes Nathan Frazer. Absolutely throwing caution to the wind. High risk, high reward scenario for Nathan Frazer as he sends Balor back into the ring now. Count of 3. Frazer getting back into the ring. recognizing they can't win this match on a count-out. And now, wait a minute, it goes off the ropes, but Balor getting out of harm's way. And there's that veteran instinct of Balor coming into play. As now Finn Balor send Frazer back into the Judgment Day's corner. And now, wait a minute, off the ropes goes Nathan Frazer. Look at this! My goodness gracious. Taking out Finn Balor with some innovative offense there. Almost AJ Styles-esque. And now, I don't think Frazier's done there just yet. Has Balor on the top rope. What the hell? Look at the athleticism of this man. He just scaled the top rope like a cat. Suplex. Rolls through. Oh my God. Final cut combination. Oh no. Priest gets the save for his team. Axiom absolutely incensed. That was a tremendous combination from Nathan Frazer to Finn Balor. Balor ducks the forearm attempt now. And now, wait a minute, power slam from Balor. Frazer could be down and out here, man. Axiom is just itching to get back into this one. And now Balor sending Frazer into the corner. And now, wait a minute, this is vintage Finn Balor putting his opponent in the corner. He's going to the John Woo kick into the corner now. As Frazer could be down and out here. Count of 1, 2. No, Frazer pops the shoulder this time. Balor cannot believe that they are still in this one. Axiom and Nathan Frazer. And now levels Frazer with a brain buster. Brain buster sending him deep down onto the crown of his skull. And now, wait a minute, no, Nathan Frazer reverses it though. Oh my goodness gracious. What a match we're seeing between, like I said, two young upstarts and two veterans of the tag team division, that being the Judgment Day. And now, wait a minute, Axiom was going to go for something there, but Balor deciding to get out of harm's way once again, but Axiom sends him packing. Axiom sends Balor packing, and now I think it's Axiom's turn to fly. We have seen an absolute highlight reel between these four, but Axiom suffering the bitter end there. As Balor gets again out of harm's way. He's really just luring these adrenaline junkies, if you will, into a false sense of security. And it's really coming in clutch for Balor. As now, look at this. What the hell's Finn Balor got planned? Takes over Axiom with a snap mirror. Oh my goodness, kick right to the face. And now another kick right to the midsection, and another kick right to the face. 2 kicks to the face in a row. Axiom could be down and out here. Again, he gets the shoulder, though. Man, Balor cannot believe that these boys are still hanging in there with the Judgment Day. Axiom almost motionless at this point, but he catches a boot. And now, wait a minute, he gives Priest a boot of his own. Absolutely out of nowhere with that golden ratio running super kick. Balor saves the match once again, though. And now Axiom sends him packing, though. And now, wait a minute, Axiom with the innovative pinfall on Priest. Count of 2. No, Priest gets the shoulder at 2.5. And now, wait a minute, catches Axiom out of nowhere with South of Heaven. South of Heaven choke slam to Axiom. Frazer trying to help his partner, but it's too late. Judgment Day put away the brand new team of Nathan Frazer and Axiom, but one hell of a match between those two men. Give it up for the brand new tag team. They are going to do wonders here on Friday Night SmackDown with the competition we have on the blue brand. But the Judgment Day proving exactly why they have experience on their side, why they are former World Tag Team Champions, and why they might be the next WWE Tag Team Champions if they get their hold of A-Town Down Under. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move forward because we got to find out our second woman to qualify for the women's ladder match is what I'm trying to get at. We have triple threat action once again. Bianca Belair, Bayley, and of course one of the newer, fresher faces on Friday Night SmackDown, Blair Davenport, perhaps being the wild card in this match with two former women's champions. Bianca Belair has never won the Money in the Bank ladder match. She's been in quite a few in her own right, but
making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca.
that's one thing that she has not been able to write off just yet, is holding that Money in the Bank briefcase. And with a year that Belair has had in our universe mode, folks, you know, oftenly being the bridesmaid when it comes to the women's championship in the last year, whether that be in taking on Saraya, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, whoever may be. Bianca Belair definitely needs this win, and she needs the Money in the Bank briefcase to kind of give her an upper advantage, to kind of, you know, solidify the fact that she will eventually get that women's championship back around her waist. But another woman that is looking for sort of a career resurgence is Bayley. This is another woman that, you know, would benefit from the Money in the Bank briefcase. Also a former winner of the briefcase itself, and has done wonders for her in the past. But as I said, also in this match is a woman that is looking to make a name for herself on Friday Night Smackdown, and matches like a Money in the Bank ladder match does exactly that for you. Blair Davenport, you know, she actually debuted against Bianca Belair a number of weeks ago in a losing effort to the EST. So, I mean, this is also a chance for a measure of revenge on Belair if Blair Davenport can pull off somewhat of an upset. I wouldn't really call it an upset because it's a triple threat match. I mean, she can always take advantage of one of these ladies in this match and you know, secure that spot in the ladder match for herself. Blair Davenport is a very calculated individual, a former NXT Women's Champion in this universe mode, had to relinquish the title due to injury. And she has a lot, like I said, she has a lot to prove on Friday Night Smackdown, and that can all really start with her not only qualifying for the Money in the Bank ladder match, but winning the entire thing. But we're about to find out which of these women are going to be joining Io Sky in that ladder match in London 3 weeks from tomorrow, as now Belair and Blair Davenport immediately locking up. Like I said, there might be a little bit of unresolved issues between those two ladies, but Bayley here to remind Blair Davenport that she's in this thing as well. As now look at this. Luthez Present just smashing Davenport's head on the mat. Bianca Belair once again finds herself in triple threat scenario. Of course, I am referencing this past weekend in Saudi Arabia when Belair found herself in a triple threat scenario against Jade Cargill and Sasha Banks. And now look at this, going for a power bomb. Oh my goodness gracious! And of course, Belair came within an inch, a hair's length of winning that match. So did Jade Cargill, but Banks was able to escape both women at the end of the night. What a hell of a match that was, folks, at Saudi Arabia in a Night of Champions. Definitely one of my favorite women's matches to call so far this year. Definitely have to go back and watch that one. But Blair Davenport targeting the knee of Bianca Belair. Belair taking on all comers right now, but Bayley driving an elbow right to the face of Bianca Belair and sends Belair packing. And now it's Davenport bringing out the hardware in this match, looking to even the odds a little bit, taking out both these women. Absolutely going to town on Bayley with a steel baseball bat. This is absolutely maniacal from Blair Davenport. Bayley's had enough of that as she just absolutely throws her entire weight into Blair Davenport. A little talk trash on the outside, letting her know that, you know, she wasn't going to stand for that very much longer, nor was Bianca Belair. And now, wait a minute, out of nowhere, Bayley goes for the belly to belly on the outside of the floor to Bianca Belair. That might have taken the EST out of the scenario here. And now it's Davenport and Bayley fighting off here. Man, that is a tremendous strategy from Bayley there. Trying to take out, obviously, the biggest threat in this match that's not, you know, named Bayley herself, Bianca Belair. And now Belair finally up on her feet, but man, that belly to belly on the outside took out a lot. On the EST, and Davenport with a drop kick right to the face of Bianca Belair now. And now, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, Saito suplex, dumping the EST right on her head, going for a count of cover 2. That was almost Davenport's spot in the ladder match if Belair did not kick out. Like I said, that Bayley to belly taking a lot out of the EST. And now it's Belair trying to get back into this thing, but the target on her back, being of how, you know, imposing of a threat that she can be. Both Bayley and Davenport recognize the threat of Belair being in this match. And now, wait a minute, Belair, though, still has that strength. She might, oh my God, but Davenport just launched a kendo stick right into the head of Belair before she could even get up. But wait a minute. Bianca Belair was going for a hair whip. Davenport able to get out of harm's way and now dumps her right on her head with a German suplex. Man, like I said, Davenport has something to prove here, man, and she might exactly do just that as she just drove a knee right into the face of Bianca Belair, but Bayley saving the match for not only herself, but Bianca Belair as well. Man, these triple threat matches are a lot of fun to call. Now wait a minute, Falcon Arrow from Blair Davenport. Count of 1, only gets a 1 count because Belair's back on her feet, and now she's been looking to get back into this match the entire time. I think this is the opportunity that she needed. And now look at the standing shooting star, but Davenport saves the match this time. And now it's Davenport and Bianca Belair meeting once again in the center of the ring. Grabs a hold of the arm of Bianca Belair into a Kimura lock. Cinched deep in. Bayley trying to get back to her feet. Bayley saves the match once again. And now Davenport could be in trouble here, but ducks an attempt from Bayley. Davenport is really impressing me here tonight, folks. I gotta say that. Going for a cover on Bayley. Count of 2. Bayley gets the shoulder out at 2 after a huge power slam. And now Belair trying to exact her revenge on Blair Davenport. She just goes to work, goes to town on the back of Davenport. And now it's Bayley and Bianca Belair locking eyes with each other. As now, wait a minute, Belair sends Davenport. Oh no, wait a minute. Bayley went to, I think she was going for the rose plant, but Belair was able to kind of just shift her body to the side to avoid the setup for the rose plant. And now just kicks right to the face of Belair, just, you know, adding insult to injury there. And now, wait a minute. Catches the boot this time. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God. Right to the face. And now, wait a minute, Belair caught that attempt from Blair Davenport. As now, wait a minute, off the ropes. Big spine buster. Bayley is seeing stars on the outside. She might be seeing her opportunity going to the toilet, but no. And now, wait a minute. Full head of steam. Athleticism on full display from Bianca Belair, crashing into Davenport as now Bayley grabs a hold of Belair. face first into the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness gracious. Again, face first for the second time. And now it's Davenport right back in control. Going for a kendo stick shot on Bayley, but Bayley launches herself right into Davenport. Drop kick right to the face of Bayley is now Bianca Belair. Wait a minute, what the hell she got planned for Bayley? Oh my goodness gracious, the strength always on display with Bianca Belair. Absolutely destroying Bayley, sending her face first into the mat. Verified, this is awesome chance in the crowd here tonight. Davenport went for a sneaky kick on Belair, but Belair saw it coming. Oh my God, leg drop right to the head, to the back of the neck of Bayley. That might have taken Bayley out, and now Belair looks to turn her attention to a woman that has been trying to get Belair's attention, that being Blair Davenport. But look at this, Bayley. Oh my goodness, claps to the ears. And now a Saito suplex of her own to Bianca Belair. Davenport went for a kick, but Bayley went for the pin attempt and completely overshot it. And now Saito suplex dumps Bayley on her head. Gets leveled by an elbow right to the face, courtesy of Bianca Belair. Belair's going top rope. What the hell she got planned here? 450 to Bayley. Davenport might not get up to her feet on time too. No. And now wait a minute. It's down to Davenport and Belair grabs a hold of Davenport, levels her with a chicken wing facebuster, also known as Jaded. That is a shot at Jade Cargill if I've ever seen one. And now look at this. Belair was going for something there, but Bayley now. Oh no, a kick right to the face. Bayley sets Belair up with the Rose Plant out of nowhere. Rose Plant to Bianca Belair to qualify. Belair gets the shoulder out at 2.5. Davenport leaving the ring. Belair trying to lick her wounds on the outside. Now it's Bayley and Davenport. Bayley levels Davenport with a Saito suplex this time. Belair might not even be involved in the decision of this match, as now Bayley grabs a hold of the knee of Davenport. Went for a clothesline. Bayley ducks it. German suplex, leveling Belair right on the crown of her skull. And now, wait a minute. Oh my God, just speared Bayley in half. And now look at this. Elbow to the face of Davenport. Full head of steam goes Belair. Belair's wasting little to no time while Bayley's on the outside. Drop kick to Davenport now. And Belair can finally feel this match starting to shift right back into her favor. Another drop kick. And now wait a minute, to the skies goes Bianca Belair, taking out Bayley, making sure Bayley is not no threat in this match anymore, sending her back first into the barricade. This is a different level of competition, competitiveness, whatever you want to call it, out of Belair, man. It's almost like she's incensed with, you know, eventually getting that championship back around her waist after she's tried to play the long game time and time again. She's tried to play, you know, devil's advocate and everything like that. It's almost like she finally is starting to realize what she has to do to get back on that mountaintop, and maybe it's through nefarious tactics. But look at this, count of two. No, Bayley pins Bianca Belair to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Belair has to sit another opportunity at the Women's Championship out, as the role model joins a former Damage Control member in Io Sky in the Money in the Bank ladder match when we get to London. Congratulations to Bayley. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, huge match here. Toma Tonga versus Sami Zayn. And Toma Tonga is not alone. He looks like he is bringing his brother Tonga Loa, formerly known as Gorillas of Destiny, together in our main event. What the hell is Solo Sikoa brought to Friday Night Smackdown? The Gorillas of Destiny have aligned themselves with the enforcer of the Bloodline. Oh, this is dangerous, man. This is absolutely dangerous. Not only for Sami Zayn, this is dangerous for everybody on Friday Night Smackdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
I guess the guys are claiming themselves as the Bloodline 2.0.
Representing the Bloodline from Accra, Ghana, weighing in at 200.
Solo and the Tongans, the Gorillas of Destiny, formerly known as the Gorillas of Destiny, all aligned together. This is absolutely dangerous, man. And Sami Zayn is caught right up in the middle of all this Bloodline drama. Unfortunately for Sami Zayn, I mean, obviously he's been involved with the Bloodline for quite some time now. It's almost like an inescapable scenario for Sami Zayn, and when him getting drafted to Friday Night SmackDown, and the Bloodline also staying on Friday Night SmackDown. He almost felt like it was inevitable for those two heads to clash once again. Although this is a very much different variation of the Bloodline that Sami Zayn is coming to heads with here tonight. Solo Sikoa is not even here. It's almost like he doesn't feel like he's needed, as the absolute dangerous Toma Tonga making his debut in our main event on Friday Night SmackDown, taking on Sami Zayn. Now look at this. Oh my God, just sending Zayn face first onto the mat. Look, this is just an absolute animal in that ring, man. These Tongans, they are not right in the head. They are absolutely not right in the head, and I fear for Zayn's health while he's in the ring with Toma Tonga. As look at this, Toma Tonga just absolutely, I mean, everything he does, you could just feel the intensity. You could feel the intensity just oozing off this man. And look at this, Sami Zayn with finally a punch right to the face, and now, oh my goodness, hanging Toma Tonga out to dry, and now Zayn trying to get back into this thing, but look at this. Keeping Toma Tonga on his feet, on his toes, I should say. And now Zayn chopping at Toma Tonga with that chest protector that Toma Tonga is wearing. Definitely coming in the aid with him, going for a pinfall attempt. Sami Zayn now getting a shoulder out at one. More chops to Toma Tonga. Zayn trying to level the playing field here. Big lariat takes out Toma Tonga now. Now a kick right to the chest. Now look at this, Zayn off the ropes, big drop kick. Of course, Sami Zayn coming off of a tremendous attempt at dethroning the ring general Gunther in Saudi Arabia for that World Heavyweight Championship. But he's almost right back into the bloodline business here tonight as he faces Toma Tonga in Tonga's debut here in WWE. And now, oh my God, what the hell? What the hell? Man, this guy's not right. Like I said, I'm very fearful for Sami Zayn's well-being while he is in this match here tonight. Toma Tonga is just absolutely incensed for no damn reason either. Now, what the hell's he got planned here? Just absolutely spiking Sami Zayn on his head. That could be it right there. Count of two. Zayn gets the shoulder at two, though. Zayn gets the shoulder at two. And now, wait a minute. Zayn trying to get back into this thing. And now Sami Zayn taking him over with a Hurricane Rana. Sami Zayn trying to operate on all cylinders here. Like I said, he is coming off of a huge match against Gunther. And Gunther, you know, that's no easy night at the office. Sami Zayn clearly not 100% here tonight, but he's still going to give 100%. As now he sends Toma Tonga to the outside. Oh my goodness gracious. Nothing generic about it. Sami Zayn. Tope con Hilo. This is awesome chance now in the crowd. Courtesy of Sami Zayn as now Zayn scales the top rope. What's he got planned here? Going off the top rope with a moonsault. Connect with Toma Tonga. Could be a 1, 2. Oh, only a 1 count. Shoulder out at 1. Shoulder out at 1, but Sami Zayn perhaps having Toma Tonga. I was going to say Tonga Loa, but Toma Tonga right where he wants him. Exploder into the corner. Looking to make short work of Toma Tonga here tonight. Sami Zayn off the ropes. Haluva kick flush to the face. Haluva kick flush to the face. Going for a cover here. 1, 2. No, my, what the hell? Toma Tonga just kicked out at 1 of the Haluva kick. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Sami Zayn still trying to take the fight to Toma Tonga. And now, wait a minute. Oh my God, forearm right to the face. Just met Sami Zayn exactly where he wanted to. But now, oh my goodness gracious. A cutter out of nowhere. Spiking Sami Zayn right on the crown of his skull once again. Toma Tonga just made short order of Sami Zayn in his main event debut. And with Tonga Loa on the side of Toma Tonga, I have no idea what to expect for Friday Night SmackDown, folks, but that's going to have to do it for our show. Very progressive night here on JPG Universal on Friday Night SmackDown. We got 2 qualifiers for the men and women's ladder match. The field is shortly starting to thin out. I'm excited for next week. We'll get more qualifiers on Monday Night Raw and the next Friday Night SmackDown, but we also have to figure out what the hell are we going to do with this new version of the Bloodline running rampant on Friday nights. But until then, folks, I will see y'all on the next one.